Part 3. My husband moved out to support his ex through her parents' illness and expected me to understand, but I discovered her parents were fine and they had been planning our divorce for months. Kevin's face went from defensive to panicked. He tried a different approach and started apologizing, saying he had made terrible mistakes but still loved me. He claimed Melissa had pursued him aggressively and he had gotten caught up in the attention. He said the fake medical crisis was Melissa's idea and he had just gone along with it to avoid hurting my feelings with the truth. He begged me to give him another chance and said he would end things with Melissa immediately if I would drop the divorce. I told Kevin that everything he said was a lie. The evidence showed he had been an active participant in deceiving me and had been planning to leave me for months. I informed him that I had frozen our joint accounts and that he would need to return the money he had transferred to his secret account. I also told him that I had documented his affair thoroughly and would be seeking a favorable divorce settlement based on his misconduct. Kevin got angry when he realized I was not going to fall for his manipulation. He said I was being vindictive and making a bigger deal out of this than necessary. He claimed lots of couples go through rough patches and work things out. He accused me of not fighting for our marriage and giving up too easily. I reminded him that he was the one who moved out to live with another woman and had been planning to divorce me while lying about his reasons. Kevin left the apartment after realizing he could not change my mind. Within an hour, I received a nasty text message from Melissa. She called me controlling and said I was trying to ruin Kevin's happiness out of spite. She claimed Kevin had been miserable in our marriage for years and that I should let him go. She said she and Kevin were meant to be together and that I was just delaying the inevitable. I forwarded Melissa's message to Sarah along with all the other evidence. Sarah said Melissa's admission that she and Kevin believed they were meant to be together would help prove the affair. The next day, Sarah sent a cease and desist letter to Melissa warning her against contacting me or making any public statements about the divorce. The divorce proceedings moved forward quickly. Kevin tried to claim that he deserved half of everything despite his affair because marriage assets should be split equally. But Sarah presented all the evidence of his financial fraud and the planned deception. The judge was particularly disturbed by the fake dying parent story and Kevin's attempts to manipulate me into accepting his absence. Update 3. It has been 3 months since I filed for divorce and the process is almost complete. The judge ruled heavily in my favor based on Kevin's misconduct. I received our apartment, most of our savings, and Kevin was ordered to return all the money he had transferred to his secret account plus pay my legal fees. The judge said Kevin's behavior showed a calculated pattern of deception that warranted consequences beyond a standard divorce settlement. Kevin's life has fallen apart in multiple ways. His coworkers found out about the fake dying parent story and lost respect for him. Derek told me that people at Kevin's office now see him as dishonest and manipulative. Kevin's relationship with his own family has become strained because they are ashamed of how he treated me and the lies he told. The relationship with Melissa also imploded. Once Melissa realized Kevin was going to lose most of his assets in the divorce, she became much less interested in marrying him. According to mutual acquaintances, they started fighting constantly about money and whose fault it was that their plans had fallen apart. Melissa apparently expected Kevin to come out of the divorce with enough money to maintain a comfortable lifestyle, and she was disappointed to learn he would be starting over financially. 2 months ago, Melissa broke up with Kevin. She told friends that Kevin was not the person she thought he was and that she wanted someone more financially stable and mature. The irony of her complaints was not lost on anyone who knew what they had done. Kevin moved into a small studio apartment,